Good morning. It's Friday and it's a recovery day. Definitely want to use a yoga strap today to work in through our twists with support. I love using yoga strap to get into deep twists with lots of support for the legs. Yoga strap. For today, as our new month begins, this month we'll be working with the niyama called mati, self-reflection, self-inquiry. It's really important to know exactly what you as a beautiful individual person you built yourself to be, to truly know your preferences for how you spend your time, what you want for your friendships, what you want for your relationship, so you can explain it, and also you can easily create boundaries to say, no, I don't want to do that because that's not something I like, respectfully so you're not also wasting your precious time and doing things that are actually against your values. Know yourself in every single aspect. This month, the subject of studies in our school, life school, will be ourselves. Isn't so nice? What do I like? What do I want? What do I desire? That's what we're going to try to learn about. Now, start breathing in and out. Inhale and lift your chest a little bit. Exhale and rock backwards. Inhale forward. Pick up your back a little bit, and then we'll use our fingers to create a little bit of a resistance, breathing resistance. A couple more breaths like that. Inhale, rock your chest. Exhale, round. Squeeze your belly on the exhale, activate. Inhale, rock you forward. Exhale, rock you back. And then sit tall. Bring your right hand towards your face, left palm underneath of your elbow. We inhale in through the left nostril, exhaling through the left. So we're just gonna close the right nostril and figure out what's happening there in the left. Inhale, exhale through the left. Hold the breath on top, relax your eyes, exhale. Now try to inhale and exhale faster. Inhale. Exhale. Now slow. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Now inhale fast. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2. Now slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And alternate. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, and then slow inhale. And then notice the amount of effort, the difference, and also the sound that your body makes when you go fast and when you go slow. Let's do 2 more times. Switch your finger. You can switch your hand, or you can just move the same finger to the other nostril, or you can switch your hand. 2 fast, and then slow to 4, hold, slow to 4, hold. Just do it a few times, and here we're learning, what do I prefer? What do I like? Do you go fast, or you like to go slow? Inhale for 2, exhale for 2, and then inhale for 4, hold, exhale for hold. Alternate those things only through the right nostril. So fast inhale, fast exhale, slow inhale, hold, slow exhale, hold. Do it 4 times. Good morning, Kati. We are listening to the difference in sound and effort. Now, using the same hand, inhale through the left nostril. Close it, exhale through the right nostril. Take a pause, inhale through the left, slow. Take a pause, switch your finger, exhale to the right. Find a steady flow, starting from the left, inhaling, exhaling through the right. Start steadying your mind. It's a lunar breath. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. 2 more breaths. And release your hands. Breathe through your both nostrils. Notice your both nostrils. And then summarize what you've learned. Which nostril is more congested today? When do you make most amount of effort? And what do you like? Do you go forceful breath, slow breath? Knowing both of them have the purpose. And then slowly open your eyes. When we go fast breath, fast furious, we strengthen our muscles, right? There's force, there's like a hurricane. Things are cleansing. And when we go slow, we relaxing our nervous system and we soothing ourselves to calm ourselves down. So both of them have a great purpose. All right, guys, we are starting with our stretches today. Today we're working on the hips, okay? And I do want to start with the pigeon pose because pigeon pose actually is a great hip warm-up. But I would love to use a block for the get to the pigeon pose, and we'll start with a figure 90 degrees, square hips, roll into the pigeon, grab your block please, and then we'll work with the legs and hips with the yoga strap. So the first stretch is this 90-90. Yeah, my favorite one. It's a gentle pigeon. It's a great hip stretch. So let's bring our, I don't know, you can go any side, but I usually start with the left leg forward, right leg behind you. Your ankles are far apart, and you can even lift your ankle first in this pose and rotate the hips a little bit so the front hip is open, right? And you're leaning in towards it while you're lifting your back ankle. Just play a little bit with that. 90-90 stretch. Why is 90-90 a great prep for a pigeon? Because you're not pushing a lot of weight into your body yet, right? You're just sitting on your seat, which we all always do and love, and not sitting on your knee just yet, right? So you lift up, lower down, already feeling the stretch in your glute, your IT band. And the difference between 90-90 and pigeon, half pigeon, is that right leg goes straight back and hides behind us. Let's start slowly getting into it. Grab your block because we will want to lift our hips on top of your seat so we're not pushing too much weight on the knee. So let's start moving our right leg behind us straight. You see how our knee right now is in front. If you start lowering down, it's a lot of pressure on everything. You can bring the block underneath of your left hip and even higher up towards your upper thigh. So not too much on the seat, but higher up to the upper thigh. See if you can send your right leg backwards straight. Visualize your right leg is your tail, is continuation from your spine. And now we're having lots of pressure on the thigh bone and the hip, but not a lot of pressure on the knee. So you see, I put the block not too far out, but I placed it a little bit more towards the knee. And now, look at that. I can actually lift my hands, and that does not change the pressure on my knee, ankle, or the hip. So you're not relying too much of your weight on the joints, but on the block. You can bring your hands forward, and then see if you can use your back foot. Lift your back knee off the floor and just rock yourself a little bit. And then hold here, or grab your next block and bring your next block underneath of your forehead when your elbows can lower down. This is a warm-up, hip warm-up stretch, joint warm-up. It's quite sensational. Flex your front ankle, please, and squeeze the glutes a little bit. You want to engage the glutes here. Now, if this feels too much, you can bring your back leg back into that 90-90, right? By bending your back leg. Let's take 3 more long breaths here. We're warming up.
As you exhale, notice your belly lifts and lengthens your low back. Inhale, let your belly be soft on top of your thigh. Expand your back in all directions. Exhale, sensations of lengthening the low back. If your forehead on the block, why don't you completely let go of the weight of your head? Relax your neck. Let's press into the palms and lift ourselves up. Perfect. That's a great stretch to start with. Move your blocks around, move your knees forward, dangle your knees side to side. And then let's bring our right leg forward and left leg back. Flex your ankles, 90 degrees angles here. Prepare your block on the other side. Here we're just trying to lean in and then lift your back ankle up. And just start feeling that outer right hip. Ankles are flexed. It's good also to engage the glutes, guys. Here, engage your glutes so you're not hanging there. Our joints love muscles. Our joints are supported by the muscles. You can rotate your back ankle up a couple times. And you always can just stay here. You don't have to go to the next pose. This is a great pose already for your joints. For the next pose, we are moving our leg backwards and getting into our hands and shoulders. Then we're grabbing an extra block and placing it anywhere you like to get your weight on it and not over tense up your knees. Back toes can lift and you can get your leg a little longer behind you. Deep groin stretch too, hip flexor stretch. This month at Glow, we're actually also working on kin pigeon when we're going up and reaching towards the back leg, little by little, gradually, a whole month of work, or at least learning how to do it properly for the future. And if it feels okay for your joints, you can lower down and let your forehead rest on the block. If it does not feel good, return to the previous pose. Okay. Here, if your block is under your head, how can you relax your neck and rely on it? Let's focus on the breath. I inhale. I stretch all of my ribcage in every direction. Maybe you can relax your back ankle and even out your heel. I exhale and I engage in my muscles and I'm lengthening my low back. Inhale, I'm engaging my muscles to expand. Exhale to contract. Maybe shoulders can move down a bit. One more long breath. Perfect. And lift up. Up, collapse into your seat. Yes. Now, we're grabbing our yoga strap. Take your strap. Let's come down on your back. There's a mastery working with the strap. You can dial up or dial down your effort, make things smarter. Right? So we are going to be very mindful with the strap today. Let's lift our left leg up. Right knee can be bent and on the floor. Remember that a right leg, when it extends in the stretch, it intensifies. So if your hips are a little tight or there's any pain or discomfort, you can keep your right foot always on the ground. Okay, you don't have to extend it while you're working with the hamstring on the left. Here's what I was talking about, mindfulness. We're going to bring our left knee as close as possible to our chest. Then we're going to bring our arms completely straight. How far can you reach with your straight arms towards your foot? And then the farthest, when your arms are already straight and your head is on the floor, we're going to wrap the strap one time over our hands. One time wrap. Once we wrapped, now we don't have to grip as hard. We're going to exhale and straighten our left leg. And you'll notice your shoulder blades lift off the floor. Oh, your arms, your shoulders are floating. Now inhale, bend your left knee and let your shoulders touch the floor. Move your head side to side to relax your neck. Exhale, send your heel to the sky and notice your shoulders float up, levity. Inhale, knee goes down, and exhale, heel kicks out. Think of lifting your heel high, toes point to the floor, and feel your shoulders already floating off the ground. So that is only possible when your arms are straight to begin with. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, guys. Now we're going for that stretch. We're gonna start combining both straps in both hands. So release your hands and combine both straps. Left hand will be holding and also even out your strap, so you have like even out your strap, guys, so you have both ends meet somewhere. Left hand will grab the strap next to your ankle. Right hand, right elbow will be on the floor. Lower your right elbow on the floor on the right side and hold the strap wherever it is there, next to your left knee, I say. And let's open the left knee out to the left. With the right hand on the floor, you can keep your chest, right elbow outside of your body. Chest is open, and you're still using the strap and your arms to open the hip with the least amount of pressure anywhere. Open the hip, and then we're going for a twist after, guys. So you rock your knee a little bit. It's a half happy baby. Your right knee is still bent. Right knee also rocking around. You can also, if this is too much for your hips, now you can straighten your right leg. So your right leg is not turned out. Right leg can be long. All right, left leg goes up to the sky now. Let's extend the right leg long now. And you can keep your left knee bent here. Grab the block that you had somewhere and place it on the right side. That's where your knee is gonna go. So on the block. You can also move the block higher up, setting like this or like that. Making sure that your knee lands on something. All right, let's slowly go into the side. Now the strap. Right hand will grab a strap next to your shin, your ankle. Left hand will get the tail of the straps. And left elbow will be on the floor. And then once you're equipped to hold yourself, you rock yourself out to a cross. And your leg, guys, make circles with your leg. Oh my goodness, feels so nice. Or you'll rock it in any way to start working on that hip. If you can, your right elbow is on the floor, anchored. If you can, release your left hand and massage that left hip. And press your left hip a little bit away from you if it feels good. There's a little muscle there called TFL, and you can massage it and dig into it, or at least stretch that left side. Move your head side to side. Maybe you can relax your knee now on the block. Relax your bottom leg. Let your shoulders open wide. Release any straps. Move your fingers around to relax your fingers. I also like to interlace my fingers here and then pull them to the sky to release the grip from your hands. Fingers interlaced, reach out to the sky, and then relax your arms wide. Amazing work. Let's do this on other side, guys. Move yourself back to the middle. Legs, both legs up to the sky. You still have that loop strap on your right leg, left leg. Let's move the right leg in, and then move your left foot on the ground. Okay. Leg up, right knee close to your chest. Straighten your arms. How far can you touch your strap with the arms reach straight? Now, make one loop over your hands. Inhale. Check in with your left hip. If you like to straighten your leg, you can straighten your leg or keep it easy. It's morning. Inhale. Exhale. Kick your heel out. Float your shoulders off. Let's do it 2 more times. I'll be quiet. Inhale. Apply any amount of pressure, and we're moving now towards the open hip. Adjusting the strap. Let's combine the strap. Combine both straps. Your right hand will be holding both straps next to your ankle. Left hand holding both straps, left elbow on the floor. So you have that nice leverage. It's easy for you to hold your heavy leg. You can rebend your knee if you extended it and get that happy baby stretch on other side, hip stretch. Just rock your leg anywhere in the air outside of the center. Also, your leg can be straight. Find what's good for you, how you want to do the opposite leg. Breathe here into your hip. Move your head side to side. Sometimes your head gets so tight and your neck gets so shrunk. Lengthen your shoulders down away from the head and bubble your head a little bit. Okay, we're moving up towards the twist. Your block will catch your knee. Place it somewhere on the other side. Switch your straps. Your left hand holding the foot next to the foot. Right elbow on the floor. And remember here, your legs, right? If your leg was bent, flew down, you're now about to straighten it. And then you can rebend it once your knee lands on something. But before you land it, why don't you stretch it a little bit in the air? Rock it about. Move your chin around. Find a good place for your neck to relax. And see what sounds your body makes. And then land in stillness for a few breaths and stretch the shoulders wide apart. Release the grip. Release your fingers. Stretch them, stretch them. Oh. Yawn, stretch your jaw. Enjoy this deep twist. See if you can take even bigger breaths here in this twist. And then we will come from the side up to a seat. So hold where you are. Let's be mindful. Wherever your bottom knee is, bring it towards the upper knee. So bend your left knee towards right knee. Knees stuck together. Remove your block. And then very carefully extend your upper leg away. And then press yourself up to a seat. Here we go. Nice. Take a moment to situate yourself back where we started in your seat. Whole spine, shoulders relaxed. Move your rib cage a little bit side to side. Make sure things are happy and free in your belly. Move your shoulders in the backwards motion. And with your eyes closed, sit here and smile. Think of something that you're grateful for. Then get excited for a month of self-inquiry, learning all the cool things about yourself. What do you like? Now, what are we going to accomplish today? We have a whole beautiful day ahead. Let's think of the best case scenario, and we're going to think of one thing that we'll definitely do in the best way possible. What is this one task that we'll accomplish? Thank you, guys.